Hi everybody, Mary Rondenet from Blooming Rose Healing and the founder of WhaleBreathing. What a gorgeous day in Chicago. So I am actually just wanting to share a little more about, I've been doing a lot more research more in the science behind breath work. And as you know, my breath work is called whale breathing, which is really defined as conscious breathing. But it's also defined as diaphragmatic breathing, using our diaphragm to create movement within the body. And we're coming into a really interesting cycle of the fall. Well, we are in fall, and you know, the different people kids going back to school, bringing home little germs, and allowing us to be more exposed to viruses and bacteria. And it's really interesting because I have been doing a lot of work also with my own physical body and trying to help support my body through the changes of when I had my hip replacement, which was actually about a year ago. But you know, the body takes a long time to heal, right? It goes through many levels, at least layers of the healing aspect. And you know, even through my breath work that I do, I'm so aware of the different levels of where I'm at in my healing from that. And I've really started bumping into some, you know, resistance within myself. And look at what it created, cold sores. And deplete, you know, like my resistance creates depletion within the body, and then my immune system becomes lower, and you know, and then the body creates you know, dis-ease through that lower immune system. And it's really been an interesting month because I think in October, which we're in the middle of October, but there's just a lot of stuff going on with emotions and I don't know, kind of reflection and what's going on even in the world and everything. So I, being a person that, like I said, just wanting to really understand, well, how does breath play in all this? And I'm really right now in a place of, which I share is about our lymphatic, because that lymphatic system, which is a beautiful, amazing system that really creates our you know, our immune system. And you know, when the lymphatic system is not, you know, it is not working well, it gets stagnant and creates inflammation and toxin, and allows our body to feel a lot less vitality. And I, being a person, I have a practice, and I've shared that I really try to breathe every day, do diaphragmatic breathing every day, and allow that practice to be part of my meditation conscious breathing. And it's been really fascinating that even energy and motion is emotion by doing that stuff that's showing up, like cold sores. Because I'm really moving a lot of things within the body, and it's surfacing. And I find myself, you know, sometimes we think that there's that, like, when we're doing the work, our body's going to be clear and beautiful and everything's going to go well. But sometimes we have to go through the discomfort to meet the comfort. my personal feeling is that's why people do not like to always do conscious breathing, because when you're breathing consciously and meeting that diaphragm, it's like you're going through a doorway of another essence of who you truly are. And some of it is uncomfortable. It also gets very beautiful and comfortable. But there's like this doorway within my body that I have to meet. And it's very, and there's always that resistance that first happens through the process. So because we're in this time of cold season and moving into a more, colder, of course I'm talking Midwest, and the days are getting shorter and night comes quicker, and how do I take care of my body through that process? And what I'm choosing to do is to make a point of breathing. And even through my physical pain, because like I said, I'm really trying, there's some level of healing that I'm coming to, I'm meeting through my hip replacement. I mean, my body still, it feels so much better than what it was before the surgery, yet meeting my patience and tender loving care of allowing this body to heal at the pace it needs to heal. And it's sometimes I get frustrated. I want to be back like I was when I was 25, 30, and that's not, that's not going to happen. I'm not saying I just be more conscious of how I move, how I breathe, how I stand in this amazing temple, my body. So, with that being said, I am teaching with John reflexology. John's doing reflexology. I'm doing actually the breath work. And we're really meeting it from helping the breath kind of activate the energies, and through that, the reflexology is grounding it. And how do we embody our process of life, of the soul work. So it's been really powerful and beautiful watching how it is changing the breath at the gathering light, and being able to give people the opportunity to meet their body from more of a tender, loving, caring way. Because sometimes I'm speaking of myself again, when I was going through some discomfort with my next level of healing of this hip replacement, I was being so willful and so impatient, and I want it better now. And yet the body had a whole nother journey. And it was really coming to a place of breathing and having a conversation with my body, letting my body really experience more of this relief, and being able to not spiritually bypass my work, but to embody it. And embody it is this kind of stuff. And not comfortable, but letting it move, letting it release, and letting myself, there comes a bee, and letting myself be in it. And it's not always easy. So come, learn, learn more about what does it mean to do conscious breathing, to really have that conversation with me in my holy temple, my beautiful body that it is. So I'm also looking forward to, I'm going to be teaching classes more in a educational platform of the science behind breathing. So you might want to look up, I'm still in the process of scheduling, But I'm hoping for 2026 to do a lot more like in libraries and stuff to get people to understand the power of breathing, but also the science and why it's so important. So look me up on Blooming Rose Healing and see what's going on. And I hope I get to see some of you guys at Gathering Lighthouse on I can't even believe we're in October 27th at 7 p.m. And it will be so wonderful to see you. And look at this gorgeous day. Beautiful day in Chicago. I'm just like watching, there's this wind and it's like a beautiful dance over here. Let's see if I can show you. I'm really bad at just kind of turning this thing around, but the trees are like moving in a very synchronized way through the wind, and it's just gorgeous. I love watching wind and trees. Well, I hope you are all wonderful, and I hope everybody has a wonderful week. And I look forward, we're kind of doing more of the videos like every other week, just to kind of give people time to, I don't know, process other things. There's so much coming at us. And also I want to speak when I really have something to say. So I look forward to seeing some of you, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day in this gorgeous weather. Take care. Bye-bye.